Yo, people, it's Jair Lopez in the building.
I'm Gracie, darling.
Yo, it's your boy Sensei.
Hey, yo, it's Macho.
Said, Style Rams in the building.
Yo, it's your boy Trimma.
I'm 11.
Yo, it's J Visions here.
Hey, yo, it's Arni with JV8
Studios.
It's for Break the Bar.
Let's
break down these bars.
Yeah. Gang.
They be sending shots on the low, but I don't really give a fuck though. Solid to my bones, if it ain't directed, then I don't wanna know. Chat to my back, chat to my back.
So in that, it's basically just saying, you know, that people be talking shit, nothing's ever directed, and that I'ma stand firm. You know, if it ain't directed, I don't wanna know. And that's just how I see it, really. If you're gonna talk that shit, make sure you act. Or talk my name like.
But they really want me broke down by the jealousy, buried in the memories. I gave my life to the most high through my dark days. He remembered me.
So basically, with that bit, it's just how can I break it down? So with Penelope, the movie, she was like a well-off girl with her family and stuff, and she was cursed with the pig nose. So I wouldn't say it's a similar story like that, but for me, it just feels like, you know, when you got so many people want to see you fail, want to see you like nothing, broken down.
I'm a slur, so she says, don't be ashamed of the cards you played. If we date, don't touch my plate. Don't start what you can't take.
Now, this is so important. You get me? So, you know, you're always, for me, let me speak for myself personally. You know, girls are always going to call man a slut, a this or a that, but it's just like, you know, you got to brush that to the side, you get me? I'm a slut, so if we date, don't touch my plate, yeah? You see that, do you know how important and how key that is? You know, girls love to do the whole, like, you know when you take it, when you go out on a date, let's get half the meal, let's share our meal. It's like, no. I'm gonna get what I wanna get, you're gonna get what you wanna get. If I wanted to get what you wanted to get, I would've got it.
Type ain't got no type, appreciate them tiger stripes.
You know, what did the seagulls say again? Strikes on my ass because she got it with the tigger.
That throat left me hypnotized. She must be out her mind. She could tell that my stars in line. Pull up with a stick, there ain't no crime.
Of course, we're not going to get too explicit with it, but you know, sometimes when you're getting into some extensive activities with a woman, you get me, it can leave you in a place where you're seeing, you get me, you're in another world.
Care what it takes, one girl we great. If she got them curves, then I got no break. Just wanna move mom from cancer.
No matter the cost, no matter the mountain, I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna get over it. And of course, like every single person on this earth, man, we all wanna make sure that our mums is good, our family's good. So my main goal has always been to, once I have it all, the moment I get it, just to make sure we look after mumsy, man. I think that
slow tight, going hard on this beat, so I'ma have to go slow and tie up this beat.
So obviously what that one is saying is just an acknowledgement of the artist who actually made the song that I'm remixing. What I'm basically saying with the play of his name, I'm saying that I'm taking my time with this one so that I can have this one on road.
Ain't trying to hit shit by no expenses, cause nowadays everything be so expensive.
So what I mean in this bar is the fact that even with what man is going through, hearing the external stuff that don't really that shouldn't really matter is kind of like adding on to things. So like things like expenses that really be mad expensive is kind of self-explanatory what I'm saying.
I've been waiting patiently to get to the top, never had a choice or option to make the grind stop.
That one, I'm just basically saying that I am just waiting for like all the manifestation of what I'm working on, you know? Just having the patience and the courage to keep going forward and whatnot, trying to get to the top of my goal, you know?
How they told me they love me, my heart say shut up, man. Man never could believe you.
So the idea behind that one, it was almost like me wanting to have a real moment, being blunt with the way I'm feeling, you know what I mean? So me cutting out the melody and the flow and whatnot and just straight up saying shut up, man, it makes it more heartfelt.
No hay tiempo acá pa' que te tire amor. Lo siento, no vi tu calor. Guardé puñales afilador, vi ríos de sangre en el mirador.
There is no time here to beef you, my love. I'm really sorry I didn't see your warmth. I kept sharpening daggers. I saw rivers of blood from the viewpoint. So basically, there is no time here to talk about any of those hoes, any girls, all right? This is like a serious shit, all right? I'm talking about my uncle, my family, and the things that we've been through. And yeah, basically that. And from the viewpoint, all right, I'm a person that I like to see what's going on, and I focus on the important stuff.
Vivo insomnio continuo, línea muy delgada entre pesadilla y delirio. Ninguno de esos cerdos hijo puta les envidio. Solo tapo huecos de cuando era un puto niño.
I live in continuous insomnia, very thin line between nightmare and delirium. I don't envy any of those son of a bitch pigs. I only cover gaps from my childhood. All right, so yeah, basically I live in a continuous insomnia. All right, like as I said, I've been through like some tough times on me, all right, but then I try to match everything with my uncle thoughts. This is the meaning of the song, all right? So I live in a continuous insomnia, very thin line between nightmare and delirium, all right? At one point, I didn't know if I was sleeping or I was just tripping, you know, or it was a nightmare or it was a real life, all right? As I said, tough times for me, some addictions, some, you know, tough moments, all right? But I cannot compare with my uncle moments. This is real life, this is important. This is stuff that I passed, you know, nothing, you know, nothing if I compare with my uncle. So I didn't know if it was real nightmare or not nightmare. I don't envy any of those son of a bitch pigs, all right? I'm just trying to cover gaps from my childhood, all right? So I have no time. I have no time for envy.
Paper, pencil. Fam, it's so simple. Man, a man's hard, the man, a man gentle. I own my cars, look, the man, I got rental.
Paper, pencil, family. It's so simple, like, when you really think about it. Like, man and man's hard. I'm saying I'm hard, yeah. Them other man gentle. A lot of the whack MCs. I own my cars, yeah. And a lot of them man got rental that one stunt on the gram and stuff. And rare basically. So this getting real lyrical and kind of like having a music conversation with myself and the fans. You get me?
When I go in, you run a side man thing, don't try my thing.
Referencing Sideman and his thing and that. Don't try my thing, you won't like my thing. Do you know what I mean? Because, yeah, going into the bars, if I get vexed, man's just going to turn up on the cycle thing, basically. But yeah, I just emphasize that in the bars, you know what I mean, with meaning and that.
I think I'm Ryu and Ken. You ain't with us, you with them.
I know everyone caught that Street Fighter reference. I think I'm Ryu and Ken. You ain't with us, you with them. Yeah, again, just setting the levels high, lyrically, and trying to keep it on them levels, if not higher, you know, like that. So yeah, I just kind of pull up the intro, what I started with, and kind of repeat and just kind of emphasize on that car. Yeah, it's a techie track in that store, and you got to shout out JV8 for even breaking it down, because a lot of channels won't even be able to, because, like I say, the bars are coming in so quick. It's like a every bar thing. Like we could all drag this out, but you know what I mean, we're not.
Perfect timing, you know it's perfect timing. Steady rhyming, overseas flying, my whole team shining, my goals I'm aligning. Perfect timing, you know it's perfect timing.
So that's the chorus. So yeah, perfect timing. Basically, all things happen in due time. That's basically why I said that. Steady rhyming, you know, I'm always writing bars, always writing lyrics. New bars are always coming into my head, trying to think creatively. And yeah, overseas flying. You know, we're trying to take more trips overseas, so more or less that was me speaking what I want into existence.
Show them the vision and they doubt it. Talking about the work rate, what? Are you really about it?
Basically, I showed them the vision and they doubted. It means I could have showed somebody a concept or showed somebody the plans I have for the future, and maybe they might have been like, I don't really see how that's gonna work, you know, or don't start up the company, or don't do it that way, or you know what I mean? They might have not really believed in what we was trying to do at that point. But either way, we went ahead and did it, and it turned out to be a success. So they showed them the vision and they doubted. But are you really about it? So when I say that, I mean like people that, it could be somebody that's, basically, for me, it's all about actions, innit? We can all talk the talk, but if you gotta walk the walk as well. So that's why I say, talking about the work rate, are you really about it? You say putting in the work, but the results has to speak for itself.
Our assets, but our biggest one is time.
Yeah, over the years, you know, I might have purchased assets. It could be camera equipment, whatever, like stocks or whatever, like asset that I have. You can have a lot of it, but at the end of the day, I think that your biggest asset is time, innit? So you can have all the money in the world, but if you ain't got time, what are you gonna do with it? That's basically it.
Baby, shawty, been at your back, take this dick, yeah. Up in your block like baby, you know about the way you shit.
Obviously, it's a little yard thing, you see me? Like, you know, you want to get everyone moving, you want to get everyone getting litty to your songs, you know what I'm saying? So, personally, like, when I'm saying baby, shawty, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, more time, I see my baby, see my shawty as well, you know what I'm saying? So, we just keep it moving, just use a different couple little lingos and that. But, yeah, like, obviously, when you back this big gal up in your block, that belly, you know, but the way it's Shelly, like, way it's Shelly for us, like, people are like to me, like, wait, why did you man name Shelly? Like, it's, what is Shelly a girl? Like, no, like, nah, bro, like, Shelly's not a girl. Like, Shelly for us, like, more time to break it down to you in this modern 21st generation, yeah, like, Shelly's more like hype, litty, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's getting litty, everyone's Shelly, you know what I'm saying, bro?
If I your name in my death note, it's above me, heart attack, as if you're on me.
Obviously, you know about death note. Write your name in there, 40 seconds later, heart attack and that. Night gets.
Hell gets switching out, open my eyes, no Sharingan, watch your bitch just cry.
Obviously, you might know about Naruto, Sharingan, eyes red, when girls cry, red eye. Your night gets.
I'm Sensei, Hendrxx, I'll G say bye. Sensei, Hendrxx, I'll G say bye. I'm a savage, might bust in the eye.
When you're getting head in that, you don't know where your nut's gonna fly. Like, it might hit the ceiling, might hit the roof, the window. Yeah, it might hit the eye.
No cap.
Can't lie. Spider webs and that.
Send her home in a boat, can't wipe. Send her home in a boat, can't wipe.
People be trying to overstay their welcome, so when you're done, like, usually you're meant to book a boat for yourself and excuse yourself from my premises, but I might book it for you if you're like that, but if you're not, then get your boat home.
I took a trip, now I'm leaving the planet. Took that little boy off the island.
The whole concept behind this song is that I like ambient beats, I like spacey beats, or like beats that make you feel like immersed. So obviously, and I also like to make beats that sound better when you're like intoxicated, so high, drunk, whatever you are. But the whole concept behind this song is to basically make you feel like you're not on the planet, or like maybe you're somewhere else, or like you're in a different environment.
I got an icy cup, pull me up 2 4s, I prefer my Sprite. Yeah, 2 4s like Kobe, yeah, nigga catch a fade on sight.
So obviously that line was a double play on words. You have a 2/4 Sprite, and because I listen to a lot of American music, that's obviously like something that's in there a lot. So you have an icy cup, 2/4 Sprite, and then, because Sprite is what they mostly use probably, I don't really know. But then obviously there was also a play on words with a 2/4 and Kobe, because Kobe was 24. RIP Kobe, you know what I'm saying?